Hello everybody, and welcome back to The Long Dark, where we are trying to find a new home. We've been trying to find a new home for quite a while. I just need somewhere with a fireplace, or a flame barrel, or anything. I'm not real picky about it. Someplace we can start a fire. The problem is, we haven't found one, and we have found lots of wolves. You know, speaking of, I'm gonna bring out my rifle. Now this rifle is very low quality. So I can't fire it too many more times without really risking, first of all, running out of ammo, because we only have 3 bullets left, and secondly, the rifle breaking. And if it breaks, we can't repair it, so it's useless at that point. That would be really bad. Given a choice between taking a shot at a wolf that's charging me and having the rifle break, or just fighting for my life against the wolf, I'll fight for my life against the wolf. The rifle is too important to let break. And we do have a hatchet, so it's not like we'd be fighting with our bare hands. I have done that in this game. Not fun. Tends to go poorly for the person using their bare hands. Which is me. Wolves don't count. They have claws and teeth and all sorts of things. I mean, we have teeth. We technically have claws, I guess. Are fingernails claws? I mean, you could say fingernails are claws. Their claws and teeth are just better at ours for ripping people's throats out. Which is probably good. We probably wouldn't want that to be a major talent of humanity. I don't know, I could just see that going poorly. I see some old man's beard up there, which is good for first aid, but at the moment, I think we have more important matters, like survival. I'm not gonna go out of my way to grab that. I just finished watching an episode of Bob Ross. Very much enjoy his videos. Unfortunately, he passed away a couple years ago now. But all of his content is available on YouTube and on Twitch, actually. Twitch was streaming a 24/7 live stream of his channel for a very long time. I don't know if they're still doing it or not. But all of his videos are on his YouTube channel, his official YouTube channel. Which is cleverly disguised as YouTube/user/Bob Ross. Yeah, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, check it out. He has some really, really nice paintings that he does, and he's such a nice person, you can tell. He's a really, really nice guy to listen to. And one of the cats is throwing up. One of the cats just decided to throw up directly under my desk. It's probably the biggest pile of puke I have ever seen him produce. And he's throwing up again in the corridor. By the time you hear him, there's nothing you can do about it. He's just gonna throw up. Occasionally we can get to him in time and throw him onto a wood or tiled surface, which makes it easier to clean up. But, yeah, there's none of those in the office. He's throwing up a third time. This has been my life lately. My life lately has been cleaning up cat puke. I thought it was over because we changed their food and they seem to be doing better, but he just has a very, very weak stomach. Just a thing. His sister, no problems. Doesn't throw up. Doesn't really have issues. But Merlin, no. Merlin does not like the fact that his food sits inside of his stomach. He prefers his food to rest there for a time, a very short time, and then re-inhabit the world in a smellier, putrid form. Yeah. And now I can smell it. It's very smelly. Alright, I will clean that up in a minute. I would like to find a house. Ideally, we will find a house. I will go inside of it. I will pause the video. Go clean this up, and then I will cut it out of the video when I do editing. Of course, more ideally, he just wouldn't have thrown up in the first place, but that is not the world we live in. I mean, maybe the world you live in. If you have cats and they don't do this, yeah, I mean, I'm honestly extremely pleased for you. Like, honestly, like, very happy for you. There's a wolf right there. Okay, Minor bruising, our clothing is getting torn, and we wasted another rifle bolt. Another rifle bullet. Crap. All I want to do is find someplace to live. Why is this so hard? Remember, this is on the, like, less than medium difficulty. There's 4 difficulty levels. This is on the second one. And we are having this much trouble with wolves constantly. And 2 bears. Or it may have been the same bear, but if that bear was the same one, he was very far out of his range. For what I've seen in the past with this game. And maybe they've extended their ranges, that's very possible. But they're very slow, they don't move very fast, and so their ranges tend to be small. Oh man, is that a house up there? I see a rabbit, but how I feel about rabbits now. Yes, that is a house of some sort. Let's go for that. I don't like you, I don't trust you, go away. Rabbit? I don't trust you. I'm gonna keep my eye on you. You'll lead your wolf friends back to me. Oh, you know what this place is? This is the chapel. So the chapel is not an actual indoor area. It is a stone structure. The cat is throwing up again. I'm gonna have to go check on him. Even this is unusual for him. That's 4 times in less than 5 minutes. Alright, let me go see. Let me go make sure the cat is okay. We will hide in here for a minute, and I will be back in a second. Alright. I'm back. Thank you guys for putting up with that. I've just started to cook this meat. I just lit a fire and cooked the meat, and that's it. And I will cut most of that huge pause out of the video. And now that I'm back, I would like to tell you a story. This is a story of a cat who's 9 years old. 9.5. I came into this cat's life about 4 years ago. Relatively recently. I do not know what happened to this cat in her early life. What compels her to be the way that she is. I don't know. I wasn't around for that. But this cat has decided at some point in her life that the food that she... or the water, I should say, the water in her water bowl is not sufficient to quench her thirst. Not good enough. No. Instead, if anyone ever has a glass of a liquid, any type of liquid, out and unattended, she will first endeavor to lick the liquid off the outside of it. Which, I mean, is kind of weird and a little disgusting, but not terrible. But secondly, when she is done with that, she will endeavor to get more liquid out of it by tipping it over. And then she's done. She doesn't want the liquid. She doesn't actually want what's in the glass. She just wants to lick the water off the outside and then tip it over to see if there's anything delicious inside, and then when there invariably is not, she's done and wanders away. So, at this point in the story, let me admit that I made a mistake. I know this about her. I know that is how Callie is. And yet, I made the mistake of leaving a glass of milk, alright, it was maybe a quarter of a glass of milk, unattended on the coffee table while I did the last episode. I simply just forgot it was there. And that's hard for me to admit because I am typically fairly good about remembering that, and my wife is very bad about remembering it. And so I tend to give her a lot of heck for forgetting that she has this cat that she's had for 9 years that has had this problem. However, tonight it was me. I made the mistake. And Callie, who this is all about, tipped over the glass of milk on the coffee table. Now, fortunately, it wasn't too big of a mess. She tipped it over on the one corner of the coffee table that is not covered in my wife's things, and it just got a small corner of one of the GIS books she's been studying for her GISP exam. I mean, it's a copy of a set of books that we used to teach from that we kind of co-own. It's not the end of the world. It's unfortunate. Hopefully it will dry and be just fine. I have it here sitting on my desk with paper towels in between some of the pages that got wet, and it was only the very edges that got wet anyway. So it's probably going to be okay. Not a problem. Just a little annoying. But Merlin, who is the other cat. So Merlin, at some point in his life, ooh, a rifle cartridge. That's nice. At some point in his life, was allowed to have a little bit of eggnog off of someone's finger. Now, there are two people who live in this house, and I will tell you it wasn't me. But someone decided that, hey, it would be funny if Merlin liked eggnog. Let's give him a little taste of it on the tip of a finger. And he loved it. He thought it was great. And so every once in a while, whenever there's eggnog in the house, which is every winter because I like eggnog. Amy really doesn't like eggnog, but I like it. Every time there's eggnog in the house, I'm sure he gets a little taste from someone, who's not me, giving it to him on the tip of their finger. So Merlin, in his infinite wisdom and intelligence, has decided that any white liquid that comes out of the fridge must be eggnog. And he gets very, very excited whenever milk comes out, because he thinks, hey, that must be eggnog. He doesn't like milk. He's never liked milk. She's tried to give it to him. I don't know why. I've never tried to give it to him. It's not good for cats. But she, for some reason, decided to try to give it to him at one point, and neither of them wanted it. So he doesn't like milk, but he likes eggnog. So Merlin, again, in his infinite wisdom, decided, oh, Callie has spilled a fourth of a glass of white liquid all over the carpet and coffee table. That must be eggnog. And licked most of it off the coffee table. And then came into the office and threw up 6 times in a row. And that has been my night. Yeah. Yep. That's what just happened. And so now I have 2 cats that are both hiding behind the couch until they feel like it's safe to come out, because one of them is feeling a tad bit guilty that she may have knocked over a glass, which she knows she's not allowed to do, and the other one feels sick because he drank a whole bunch of milk, which is not good for cats, and he doesn't even like, off of the coffee table, thinking it was eggnog, which he's also not supposed to have. So, yeah, that's just a story. You know, could be about me, may not be about me, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that was my night. Yes, anyway. I guess that's all there is to say about that. Okay, let's move along. What is happening in the game right now? Now I did check just briefly when I left. I thought we were about 13 minutes into the episode. Maybe it was more like 11, I don't know. So I'm going to run this episode just a little bit longer, so that when I cut out that middle section, it's still around 30 minutes, hopefully. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so we have a piece of charcoal here. I would like to map the area around us, but I really can't, because we don't have enough light. I have cooked most of the meat. I have 1 piece of it left. 2 pieces of it left. Let's see if we can eat the rest of this one, just get it out of our inventory. Not quite. Close. So I think it's time to sleep. This has about an hour left on it. Do I want to risk sleeping here without light? I think I'm going to. Hopefully wolves do not come into this area. I don't see why they would. There's nothing for them here. But I don't have enough wood or fuel of any type to keep this fire going for 10 hours. So you know what? I'm going to sleep for 4 and see how I feel. Hopefully I will not die of cold in my sleep. It is possible. You can do that. You can die of cold while sleeping. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. If I had slept for all 10 hours, I bet I would have died. So, or all 8, even 8 hours. I hate to use my lamp oil as an accelerant, but I'm going to. And we're just going to try to warm up enough that we can sleep a little bit more. I can't break down these benches for wood, which is what I'd like to do. It doesn't appear to be an option. But you know what? Let's, I think I had 1 more cup of coffee, didn't I? Yeah. Let's cook that. That'll help get up my temperature up. We're gonna cook 2 cups. I'm gonna need it. That'll also take care of our dehydration, which is nice. There we go. That should take care of our dehydration entirely, and hopefully we'll also take care of our warmth. Yeah, look, we're doing fine now. Okay, good. Now, I would like to sleep a little bit more, but I don't have any fuel left to start the fire again if it goes out, which it will. And I don't even have really enough fuel to keep it going. I would love to find some more fuel. One second, let's get a torch out. Well, or the lantern. How's the lantern doing? Let's see, is there any more wood around here? There's planks. Yeah, let's break this down. Unfortunately, our lantern's gonna go out, but at least they gave us a little bit more wood. We'll turn that lantern off. There we go. Don't want to waste it. There's not much left in it, but we might as well not waste it. There we go. That'll give us 2 hours of fuel. Is there anything else here we can break down? There's cardboard, but that's not helpful. We need actual, you know, something we can actually burn. Doesn't look like there's much more. At least not that I can see in the dark. Oh, right here. I'm gonna leave one piece out, and I'm gonna sleep for 2 more hours. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm going to pass time for 2 hours. Okay, good. Starting to get light? Well, kind of. Not quite yet. Close. Let's go ahead and add that last reclaimed wood. There we go. And see if we can sleep now. Yeah, we can. We'll sleep for 2 more hours. Okay, sun should be coming up any time now. We actually still have an hour. I don't know how that's working. When I tell it to wait for 2 hours, it doesn't seem to be using the whole 2 hours of the fire somehow. Not exactly sure how that works. Yeah, see, there's still 42 minutes left. Let's... You know what? It's probably light enough to move around now. No, let's wait one more time. Just for an hour. Ah, there we go. Nice and bright. Yeah, I don't know how that's working. When we wait for a certain amount of time, the fire's still going longer than it should be. I'm not sure why that's working the way it is, but not complaining. Let's drink something. We will continue on our search for an actual place that we can rest. We do have a little bit more meat on us. Let's see if we can finish that off. It's not in our hotbar, which I can place things on the hotbar, but for now, this is fine. Eat as much of this meat as possible so that we smell a little bit less attractive to predators. Yep, there it all is. Good. So we should not attract predators at all now. How are we doing on rifle ammo? Alright. I did get some more ammo. There's some on the floor of the church, too. Alright. I feel a little bit better now that we got some more ammo, but that ammo is going to go fast, too, if we keep wasting it like we have been. Alright, I don't want to go that way. Let's go this direction. We are still overloaded. You can tell by how slowly we're walking, and of course the symbol in the bottom right. I could try to stun a rabbit. I'm kind of mad at the rabbits. That may be a little petty of me. I don't disagree. If you want to make the comment that that's petty, I actually entirely agree with you. Nope, well, that was a miss. Aim is right, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I didn't expect to actually hit anything on my very first throw. That would have been unrealistic. How far can I throw these? Yeah, decently far, actually, yeah. Okay. Ha, I scared some bunnies away. Deal with it. Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'll get the hang of what exactly the aim is like there eventually. Hopefully. In theory. Alright. Still looking for a house. A forever home, if you will. There is the lighthouse right there. The lighthouse is actually a brilliant place to set up shop. But it, at least the last time I was there, it has the problem that the path to it is often guarded by multiple wolves. And right now, I just don't really want to deal with that. So we're going to keep going. We are getting cold already, which is a little unfortunate. There is a whale harvesting plant just over across the lake a little bit that is excellent for materials a lot of times. But there, again, are often wolves right around it, which is unfortunate. I mean, there are wolves everywhere in this game. Everywhere. They're practically the most common species. So you see that ship out there in the water? That ship often has really good crafting materials on it, and there's a boiler, which lets you make really, really nice tools. Better tools than you can make normally at just a crafting bench. So we definitely want to go out to that ship eventually, but it has the same problem that the house we were just in does, where there is nowhere to cook. There's no fireplace and there's no fire barrel, at least not that I could find. Just the boiler. So, there's the whale processing plant. That's where I'm headed. It's, for one thing, it's the closest building. There's a bear. See it? And there are often wolves outside the processing plant as well. But it is the closest building, and it has a fire barrel in it. So, that's where I'm going. And unlike the church, it's actually inside, which is nice. Keep us a little bit warmer, and we can sleep safely. Also, lots of storage in there. So if we want to make that a permanent base, we can. Now, like I've talked about before, one of the problems I've had before with Long Dark is that once you have established a permanent base and stockpiled a bunch of food and stuff in it, the game becomes quite easy. Especially once you have a rifle, which I do. It's not a rifle in very good repair, but hopefully we can fix that. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, for all I know, they increased the difficulty of all the difficulty levels, or something. So I shouldn't get overconfident. Let's check this first aid kit in here real quick. Emergency stim, antibiotics, water purification, very nice. All right. So water purification tablets are basically a shortcut in this game. Normally you have to melt snow to make water, and then you have to boil that water to make it safe. If you have water purification tablets, you can just melt the snow, and you don't have to boil the water. You can just put the tablets in it. So it doesn't save you a lot, because you still need the fire to melt the snow to begin with, but it does save you a little bit of time and effort, especially if you're low on fuel and running out of time on your fire. Now you might think that this is blocked off, because there's a truck in the way. Not so. We can go through the truck. Oh, wow. Rifle cartridge. Nice. Painkillers, antibiotics. Hey, someone was stocked. Very nice. All right, and then we'll leave out the other side. Okay, now there is often a wolf in this yard. I do not see one right now, but he could be around the corner. Fortunately, we don't smell to high heaven of meat anymore, so that will help, hopefully. There was a bear near here, but I don't think he'll come up here. Mostly just because there's a giant hill. Oh, a rifle cartridge. We're finding a lot of random one rifle cartridges. Not that I'm upset about that. That's great for us. Okay, here we are. Very nice. I'm gonna reload the rifle real quick. Put in those other 2 rounds that we just found. Okay, whale processing. Here we are. And there's still just enough light for us to look around a little bit before we need to get some... before we need to get some light. So I just found a new book. A new research book. I'm very happy about. Where'd you go? There you are. The Frozen Angler, an instructional manual on ice fishing. Researching this will improve your skill. Let's see how long we have to research it for. 5 hours. Not bad. Okay, nice. We will keep that in mind. Nothing there. First aid kit.
This stuff will come in handy.
Antiseptic? Yeah, it definitely will come in handy. For all the times we've been attacked. Now we are currently not warming up. We're not losing heat either. Oh, military grade MRE. These things are amazing. They go bad very, very slowly, and they're 1,750 calories. They are a little heavy, but they're nice. Now we are not getting warmer. We're just staying constant, so we will have to fix that. Then once we heat ourselves up, we should be okay. Part of that is because I'm sure our clothes are shredded, and they're not providing the warmth that they should. So we're going to want to try to fix our clothes or replace them with other stuff we're carrying that's in a little bit better condition.
I think I can use
Okay,
this.
another toque. That might come in handy if our current one is shredded. Some file cabinets here. The other thing that's nice about this place is there are lots of beds around. So you don't need your bedroll, and you can sleep a little bit better in a raised bed. I don't know if that's actually a mechanic. I don't know if the sleep you get in a raised bed in this game is better quality than the sleep you get in your bedroll, but it seems like it should be. I definitely sleep better in a raised bed than in a bedroll. And I was in the Scouts, so I did a lot of camping in bedrolls. Just continue here, just looking around, see what we can loot. I'm sure I'm missing stuff in the dark. We'll try again when the sun comes up a little bit more. Oh, ski jacket.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna put that on. Yeah. Sprint. Okay. We are of course over encumbered, like we have been for the last several hours. We will try to store some stuff pretty soon and get it out of our inventories. In fact, you know what? We should probably do that right now. Why am I continuing to carry this stuff around? Let's go ahead and put on some of the clothes we found. Ski jacket, very nice. We'll wear that. Yep, one of our hats got shredded, so we'll put on a new one. Oh, 0%, that's the one that we got shredded. There we go, wear that one. This one is okay, that one's okay, good. Our pants are looking pretty poor. But we got some new ones, let's wear those over top. And our mittens are gone. Our driving gloves, I should say. Let's just harvest those for the cured leather. That's unfortunate, those were really nice gloves. We are starting to warm up slowly now that we've put on this jacket. That's helping a lot. And let's choose the top drawer here for our extra food. And I'm just going to shove as much as will fit in there. We know where it is. The rest of our water... Yeah, sure, let's transfer it all for now. We're fine on water for now, yeah. Okay, second cabinet. Yep. Second cabinet, let's put some clothes in. Okay, what are the stuff? Let's see. There's all this stuff we're not wearing, I guess? No. Some of it we are wearing. Alright. Right, the stuff with the little arrow in the corner we're currently wearing. So we'll leave those. Don't want to take those off. We'll come back for this stuff in a minute because we're going to want to repair and or get rid of some of it. There we go. That's the first two drawers. Third drawer. Let's put some tools or medicine into. How about some medicine? Transfer all. Transfer all. Transfer all. Now I do like to carry around a little bit of first aid on me, just in case I do get attacked by a wolf or something. We'll come back and grab just a little bit of it if we go out. For now, this stuff can sit in here. All right, one more drawer. Let's put some crafting materials, maybe? We can put all our cloth in there. How about crafting materials? There's tools. We can put tools in there. Okay, how about all of our extra sewing kits to start with? Not that they weigh that much, but might as well. Rifle cleaning kit. We'll leave one because we want to clean that rifle we currently have. I probably should actually keep my my pry bar because we might run into some stuff in here that we need to pry bar. Put our better lantern away. And one of our knives. And a hook. Sure. Okay. Go to the top one of the next file cabinet, and let's put in some of our other random things in this category, our tool category. Sure, I'll keep the can opener. It's very light. Most of our flares. We'll leave ourselves one. Okay, probably could have put that in the same drawer as the tools, but that's alright. And we are still over encumbered, but we have all the cloth still somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Transfer all of the cloth. Transfer all of the leather. I'll put the crow feather in there, sure. The mushrooms. The scrap metal. Oh, and we do actually want the guts and the wolf pelt, because we'll lay those out here. And we're finally moving freely again. Very nice. We'll let those cure. Now again, I did leave behind my hides before, and I probably should have grabbed them. I didn't in a spur-of-the-moment decision. That was probably silly of me. But that's all right. We'll figure it out. Okay, some more sodas under here, sure. Pinnacle peaches, nice. There's a container here we can search. Alright, anything else? Nothing else here. Let's go downstairs, that's where all the good stuff sometimes is. I'm not gonna say always, because sometimes you'll come across this building and it'll have almost nothing in it, but sometimes there's some very good stuff down here. And here's where our fire barrel is, right, by the way. Right here. Here's our fire barrel. You know what? Let's take some charcoal. And let's go ahead and light this flare. I can go grab another one in a minute. Just so you guys can see a little better. Okay, so here's our fire barrel. There's some wood right around it, which is nice just to start with, and there's lots of stuff around here you can break down for wood. See these crates back there? Break down those for wood. There's a workbench right here, which is awesome, so we can make some stuff. There's a whetstone on the bench, but we'll leave that there. We already have 2 in our drawer. And some pallets that are wood. See, all this is wood that you can break down. Except for the metal shelf. That's not wood. Wood there. Some more wood right there. Like, there's wood everywhere. So this is a really nice area. More wood right there, even. We'll take that one, because it's kind of out of the way. Okay, let's, now there are a couple kind of like secret areas in this building that I just happen to know about. One of them is right around here. See this tube here? We can actually crouch and go into it. And it kind of goes to a little hidden hidey hole up here. Right here. Sometimes there's actually a rifle in this hidey hole. I don't see one this time, which is fine. We already have one. Energy bars, some soda. Someone was stashed up here, you can tell. Book. And some first aid. And some rifle ammo. Nice, a whole box of it. That's great. Okay, and there's one other... Oh, we're actually losing heat again. Oh, no, we're not. It just healed. Okay, good. We're actually gaining heat. Fine. We are low on health, which we will want to take care of. There's one other hidey hole. It's up this tube, but this tube can be a little difficult to get onto. I will see if I can manage it. Oh, wait. There we go. Got it. No jump in this game, so you gotta figure it out some other way. Just trying to get up on the side of this tube. Crap. Fell off. Alright, we'll try again. So if you ever, at least this is the way that I've found to get up here. That works for me. Which means if you ever break down that metal shelf, you can kind of get rid of your access, which is not good. Huh, I can't get up on this tube today. Usually I don't have this problem. Ah, there we go. Got it. All right, go up here. A little bit more wood. And there's usually a dude up here. Yep, there you are. Poor dude. Oh, you have a torch today. Hello.
This stuff will come in handy.
And an emergency stim. Nice. See what's in your backpack. Beef jerky. Chocolate bar. Nice. Okay, nothing on you. Very good. So there's the 2 major hidey holes. And you can also come over here and go onto this balcony. This just leads over here onto this catwalk. You can go under this catwalk and it leads back into that main room we first started in. So you can also get up to this hidey hole that way. But I kind of like going up the tube. It's fun. All right, little whale skeleton there you can see. Oh, uh-oh. Fell a little bit. Be very careful falling in this game. You can easily break your legs, or at least sprain them. Okay, let's finish off looting the rest of this place. So far, haven't found anything magnificent, but I like this place. It's nice. It's big enough that you don't feel claustrophobic, and very safe. And there's lots of wood, and fire barrels, which I like. The only problem with it is that there are a lot of wolves around it, and there is a bear that lives just nearby. So you do have to watch for that. There's another entrance outside. We won't do that right now. I have no desire to go back outside at the moment. And we'll take another flare to replace the one we're burning. Newsprint, okay. We'll go through this tube, why not? And I think I've basically cleaned this place out. I think I've hit all the places where there's good stuff. And, yeah, we'll head back over here. And back upstairs. Oh, look, hacksaw. I forgot about that. I forgot these are tool racks. You can occasionally find... Oh, look, a pry bar and a heavy hammer. The heavy hammer is really important. If you don't have a heavy hammer, you cannot use the... what's it called? You cannot use the boiler in the ship. You need a heavy hammer to properly work stuff. Throw that away. You don't have to be so mad about it. So, having that heavy hammer is great. It doesn't always spawn there, so I'm really glad it did this time. Okay, I think we're cool. We found enough stuff. Let's head upstairs. This is the room with the most natural light in it, so this is where I will do any of my repairs. If I want to craft, I will probably have to light that fire barrel, but that's okay. Alright, tools. Let's put our heavy hammer we just grabbed in there, along with the hacksaw. We don't need that right now. And the pry bar. We didn't end up needing it to explore, which is fine. The rest of this can probably stay in my inventory for now. We're 23 out of 30, which isn't too bad. Now, I would like to clean that rifle. I think that's going to be my #1 priority here. I guess I can't do that from here. All right. Let's go find our rifle cleaning kit. There we go. And actions. And we're going to try to clean the rifle. 30 minutes. We could have, you know what, we should probably unload it first. There we go. That's probably safe. I don't know if there's anything in this game that will, you know, destroy you if you don't do that, but let's not risk it. 12 minutes to clean it. 100% chance of success, and it'll go up 3%. So we have a lot of cleaning to do if we want this to be a decent rifle. That's okay, we got time. We're just going to use this rifle kit probably until it's gone. It loses 5% per use. So yeah, 20 times 3 is only 60, and it was below 40%, so we're not going to get it to full with this cleaning kit. But we do have another one that we can use if we like. For now, we're just going to keep using this. And our cleaning skill is slowly going up, which is good, I guess. Down to 70 on our kit. And we're up to 48%, and our clean condition improvement has gone up to 4% because we are getting levels in cleaning. I have been recording for about an hour now, which means we should probably end the episode. Even with the cutout I need to do, it'll probably be about 40 minutes. So that's definitely long enough. Let's get this up to like 60% or so. Yeah, 64%, not bad. Go a couple more times. Get it above. If we get it above 75 into like the 80 range, I'll feel a lot better. Uh, 76 now. This one will take it up to 80. And 25. So we can use it 5 more times, which is perfect. That will get us to 100%. Let's do it. but we are out of water, and we put our water away, so we should probably go grab that before we die of dehydration while standing 15 meters away from our water. Two more times to use this, and then we'll go drink and end the episode. 96%. Oh, our rifle cleaning kit actually just broke. Okay, so 96%, that's going to be where we stop with the rifle. Nice. I'm really happy about that. Let's go ahead and reload it. We actually have 13 rounds now. Plenty. So we have this whole clip, everything we put in now, and then an additional, what, 8 or so after that? 3 after that, okay. So this is close to all of it. That's fine. We'll grab our water here. There we go. All right, thank you guys very much for watching. Sorry about the delay there. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Please put a like on it if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more in the future, and check out my Twitter if you want to see news on the channel and what's coming next. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.